Steve, thanks a lot. Connecticut child educator and author Frances Gilbert is a strong believer in the reading experience as an important part of literacy for young children. In fact, her new book, The Cookie Thief, is meant to be read aloud by parents and children. Frances Gilbert is here to tell us about her latest book. Welcome, Frances. Thanks for joining us this morning and driving through those snowy roads. Tell us about this book. Where did you get the idea?
This is a real event. This actually happened in my house, but it's a universal event. Every mother knows there's a cookie thief around somewhere. So this happened. We wrote it. We talked about it. It fell into a rhythm. We wrote it up into a little story. So.
Okay. Well, tell us all about it. Who lives in North Cambridge? There's a mention of North Cambridge in there.
East Cambridge. That's where my daughter lives with her children, and this is where the cookie thief hangs out. This is where the cookie thief happened. So it's a moral story in a lot of ways. It's like a little lesson. Cookies are missing, there's consequences. The adults in the story take care that there are consequences, but it's not overt. And Thomas is very upset. People are hiding cookies. There's no cookies when he goes to his Uncle Jeremy's. There's no cookies for lunch. There's no cookies for snack, whatever. And then there's a solution. He finds a friend to help him.
And I understand Thomas is your grandson.
Thomas is my grandson, yes.
And Thomas is 5?
He's 5.
And he steals the cookies.
And he actually stole my cookies. There was a rush, a patter, and a swoop, and my cookies went.
How long did it take you to write this?
This one was very quick, because it was so immediate, it was so strong, and it was so often retold in the family that it fell into its own rhythm very quickly, which makes it, I think that's what makes a good children's book, rhythm, because it binds you.
And this looks very easy to read. Tell us how maybe him and his friends reacted when they saw this story.
Oh, well, he now says, I'm not a cookie thief anymore, but I'm not a cookie thief. And he feels bad to be so public. And they did read it at his school the other day, and they all enjoyed it. And if you look in the front page, the dedication page, there are all his friends. You can see all his friends there. We put a picture of them all in.
Okay, and then we're showing some pictures here. Tell us about this one. Can you see it?
Which is that one? Oh, that's Christina taking the cheese, yes, because he says he can't. They're going to hide and see if they can catch that cookie thief. Christina sets it all up because they're kind of pushing him towards making the confession that it was him. Yeah. But it's all orchestrated.
Does he have that little smile on his face all the time in person?
He says he won't hide behind the couch. It's too mousy. And she says, well, we'll bring cheese to catch the mouse.
So this, yeah, I mean, we've all been guilty of being the cookie thief.
Absolutely.
So when the kids in his class heard the story, were they excited for him that, look, he's a big star in the book?
I think so, because my daughter said at first she didn't want to make him too public and then get him too excited, but now they talk about the boot thief, the crayon thief.
Everybody's a thief when they're little.
Yes.
And adults. Where can we get a copy of that?
You can get a copy at Written Word in Shelton or Storytime in Monroe, or any good bookstore should get it for you, or from Amazon.
All right, author Frances Gilbert, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes, absolutely. And if you want to check out that book and learn more about it, just go to our website, WTNH.com, and click